Hi everyone, let's do Vasistasana Side plank together and see what we can do, how we can modify the pose, how can we make it accessible for the beginners, or if you're advanced practitioner, how we can step a little bit further or deeper into the pose. Let's start. Normally, when we do side plank, it's a part of your, so you either do it from your down facing dog or your plank. So let's do it from the plank. Before you come to a plank, put your knees down and check your hands. Your hands should be shoulders width apart, and rotate your hands so your index fingers, they point directly up towards the front of your mat, front of the room. Then tuck your toes under, and then I want you to lift here. I'm exaggerating now, but I'm lifting from the back, my top ribs up. Then I'm lifting my belly button and drawing up towards the spine, and then I'm curling my tailbone down towards the heels. So I'm actively using my core here. So for the side plank, we're going to use just one hand. That's why we need to stabilize that shoulder, and we have to root down through the hand. And the stage one for side plank will be to lower your knee, right knee on the mat, open it, angle it slightly to the side, then your hand goes slightly to the front, and I really like it to open it a little bit more. Then you come to the side, you're opening your pelvis to the side. And that variation really helps you to keep your pelvis high. So you can't sink here because you have your thigh to support you. And if you have problems with this balance, that is the good place to start. And then you bring your left arm up, you can look up. And that is the variation of Vasistasana. Go back to your plank, and I'll show you the second option. So second option is more advanced. Again, find your plank. Then, before we come, again, your hand rooted down and track it back towards the center of your mat. Come slowly to the outer blade of your right foot. Your left goes to the front. Your left ankle, left knee, and left hip, they stay in one line. And see what I'm doing. You see? I'm sinking with my hips down. We don't want that. We want to lift your left hip. Lift as much as you can. Lift. And when you're lifting, you're using your shoulder. You're placing your scapula flat on the back of your rib cage. And you press the inner corner, so your index knuckle, your index finger, they stay flat on the mat. This is very important. Open, arm up. That is the second option. Okay, slowly come back. And let me change my hands because it's quite intense. So hands getting a little bit tired. So that was stage one and stage two. Let's do the full one, and then I'll show you the modification for the most challenging one. Again, from your plank, hand, I just gently rotate, and maybe 5 centimeters to the front, maybe 3 even. And again, press down. That's elbow. If you have this hyperextension, I don't, because that's why I won't be able to show you. But you're kind of pulling it up. Keep it almost gently bent, but roll your biceps forward and place the shoulder back. Then see if you can come to the outer blade, and then you stack your feet together. Again, lift. Remember we were speaking about that lift. So right hip for this case, go up, arm up, side plank. And try to stay here at least 3, maybe 5 breaths. Come back. You can lower your knees. So that was a general pose. But if you want to go a step, or at least try a little bit deeper, there are two ways, but I'll show you the one directly from side plank, from Vasistasana. So you come to your plank, right? You're here. Then again, you're coming to the outer blade. For that, I really like to bend both knees. Maybe you won't be able to grab right away. Maybe you start here. I need to... Yeah, so you see, you're kind of adjusting if you need to. Maybe you just lift and you're here. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, so you bend, you hook with your index, middle and the thumb onto your big toe, and you're trying to straighten. Remember about this lift over hip. You can look up. And then slowly you release, remove, come down, and sit onto your heels. Whew, challenging pose, right? Good. Thank you guys for watching. And I really hope that it helped you. Please let me know if you want me to do more poses for you so we can see and check more yoga poses together. Namaste.